Hello everybody, it is Charlotte here. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to my home, and I am today working on envelopes for my Medieval Mirage design team project. If you remember, we completed this stack of 5, and so I'm going on now to work on the cover, and I did go ahead and do 5 others. This is them. This will be, let me see, here is my file folder. It's going to have 2 signatures, and on the cover we will have these 5 envelopes that will open up and be filled with Medieval Mirage goodness. Open like that. And so what I need to work on now is I've got 3 that will open up opposite, that will stagger inside of these, and so that is what I am hoping to do. And I kind of went ahead and got some things together, and I have to admit I did this a few days ago and just had everything sitting to the side. So I'm hoping, beyond hope, that I can remember half of what it is I wanted to do, and we'll be able to do it. So if we can get these 3 done, it'll be wonderful. One thing I continually had to focus on is the fact that these envelopes will open this way. So I think this is going to be the first one. And I wanted something to make this back even, because you can see how that would be. Once you opened it up, that's what you're going to get. I don't want that. And so I'm thinking we will adhere this to the front of this envelope this way, and this isn't going to matter. So you're going to see all that color, which I think will work just fine. I'd rather see it on the front side than on this back side like that. So it'll make sense. Hopefully it'll make sense. So let's just glue this down and pray that it will make sense. So it is going to be glued down. I think we'll put the glue on here because I don't, or should I put the glue? If we do it like this, then it's going to be going in here. Or if I do it like this, then whatever we put in will be going in here. So I think I'd rather do it this way. And I don't want to get glue, obviously, on the window. So we're going to do it like this. And this should work out just fine. Like I said, I am not worried about the bottom. I am more worried about the top. So hopefully this is going to work out well. And we'll flip this just because I know I got glue on this, which is all right. So this will lay and open up this way. So now we need to do something with the front. We don't have to worry about the flap, this part, because that's not going to show. So I had taken bits of scraps and napkin, and We'll see. I'm pretty sure we were going to go along this way. Not positive, but pretty sure. Or we could have been going this way. I know I had this long piece here, and I am pretty positive that was going to cut into here like that. I mean, it just makes sense I would have done that because of the printing. So maybe that's how we're going to go. I don't know if we were going that way, but that's how we're going. I know there's going to be several of you that are going to write me and say, you should just take your camera, take your phone, take a picture so you know what you're doing. And you're right. I should have done that, but this is more fun because this is like putting a puzzle together. And sometimes I have found if I don't have a picture of what I'm going to do, I end up liking what I've done more than I would have had I stayed with the plan. So we're going to be good. So far, the year is going as fast as I was afraid it would be going. We're already the 5th day. Pretty soon, the first week of the first year of the new year will be behind us, and I don't know. I am working hard. I am working on all of those little journals to go in the bags. I think I'm trying to work on, I think it's 5 simultaneously. And I'm wondering, kind of like being on the assembly line, I'm wondering if maybe they'll get done quicker if I do that instead of one at a time. So we'll see. We'll see what that idea, if it works out. I know people have said, there's nothing in your shop. And I'm sorry for that, guys. I really am. Just trying to clean up from last year and clear out some stuff. And I've got to do my surprise. I know I promised surprise, but I've not gotten myself involved in any new challenges except for the Marguerite Miller collage, which is so fun. I'm glad I did that. And I think in my last video, I had her name wrong. I think I said Margaret, and it is not Margaret. I went and watched one of her videos. It is Marguerite. And I don't know how I did not know that because that was my grandmother's name. They called her Marguerite, but her actual name was Magretha, which is an old name. So, a pretty old name. All right, so we've got that, but I know we need more. So let me see. My guess is this was going there. Let's just put this there because I do like it. So let's not guess. Let's just do it. And I have to make sure I don't put anything upside down because I am working opposite with this from what I did on the other stack. And then I'll have to show you the inside. I did work on the inside of the file folder. Sometimes for me, putting the camera on and doing this, it takes me a while. And I just think you would just be, Charlotte, is this ever going to end? And I don't want you to ever feel that way. So I don't always put the camera on. when I'm doing these things. I thought this was going to be a neat idea, so I thought you'd like to come along. Let's try to get it all glued down, because I am not putting any Mod Podge or anything like that on top of here. So it would be nice to make sure that this is all glued down nicely where we were not going to have an issue. Don't want anything coming up because it could rip. So making sure that everything's adhered is a good thing. And while I'm looking at that, I can see this needs a little repair. It's on the inside, and chances are it would be fine, but we don't want it coming up either. Or that. That's what happens when you tea-dye things. You have to be sure that you go back and repair any little pieces where the glue has just literally come apart. So, what else did I have? A couple pieces. You know, this ends up kind of being like a puzzle because I don't know what I did. I don't think so. That's probably what I had, my guess is. But it's okay, I like that, so that's not a big deal. I could put this here like that on the back. Maybe tear this off and then put that on like that. So let's do that. Really should get book pages for this. And then I wouldn't have to worry about the glue sticking where I don't want glue. I'm still thinking about putting the tin together to go with this. So we'll see. And then I'm pretty sure that that was like that. Yep. So let's do that. Get it down there. And as of yet, I don't have an idea for an index card. So I guess it's one of those you better shake your head and hope something falls out moments. We need an idea. Hopefully this won't be an issue. I'm still sticking. The Avery glue is really nice glue, gotta say. So this will open up this way like that. So what else do we have? We have a butterfly. I kind of like that mottled look here. So I think we're going to put that there. So I like the way that that looks. Just like that. And I'm going to say I like the front. I don't really need anything else on the front, but I am sticking to everything. So let's do this. And then I'm going to distress, and I might pull the gold out. I'm not going to put anything here. I think this looks really pretty the way it is. So I am going to leave this. Okay, so this will fold over and we will see this part here. So I really believe it might be nice. I have these 3 little pieces of napkin and I'm wondering, what did I want to do with them? I think I can go that way and probably be good. Let's see if I can just... Sometimes this works and sometimes it does not. And I can always come back with a word or something like that if I feel this is missing something. A little bit of washi tape, that works too. And if I bring in the precious metals, that will work. Gold. I might end up, I was thinking about maybe bringing in some of the really pretty fabrics, the sequined fabrics. I did that on, I don't know if you noticed, I did that right here. I just thought, because this will show up on the cover, that would be really pretty. I didn't do it on any of these because I was afraid of the bulk. And so I'm a little bit concerned about the bulk when it comes to these as well. So I don't think I'm going to do it here either. Now I could put a word. We don't need this, so I'm going to put this aside and see what happens. But I could put a word right here. And that's kind of where my mind is going right now. But I don't want to be sitting here hunting for a word. So I might come back, because I don't see it in front of me. I might come back and put a word here. So this is the way that this is going to look before it is, let's just say this is under here like that. This is going to be the envelope that's on the top. This will be envelope number 1. And let me see. Let's take out, I did use some washi tape on the others. Some Tim Holtz washi. And I could put just a little bit there. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I put it down. I'm going to keep it down. I'm running it through the glue stick, but this washi tape, you really don't have to. It's pretty good. I'll just put a little bit. It's pretty sticky. And because we did it on the front, I might put just a little piece. I think I'm about out of that, so that is good. Using it up. I'm going to put it right here because that's where the seam is. And I think if anything needs any strength, and then I'll put a word over there because that's just too parallel. But when you pull this back, that's how it's going to look. We'll put a word, and I think that looks really good. So let's go ahead and glue this down. And I am going to use wet glue for this. And I can see right here, this corner of the cardstock wants to come up. So we'll get that down. Get some glue on here. So I hope everybody's doing well. Our son, I think, has the flu. He went and got a COVID test, but I don't think it's COVID. He's had COVID, and it's not like COVID, but he's got, I think it's more like the flu. So there we go. We don't have to worry about this because this is going to be hidden, because this is going to be the hinge to open up that way. So that's pretty nice. Okay, there's envelope 1. Envelope 2, I basically did the same thing with it. I think this is for the back, so maybe we should just do the back because it's here. I have to remember this opens this way. And what I did is I had a piece of vellum, and I love that iris so much that I went ahead and I put the iris in the window, and then I put a piece of cardstock so that you will go into the envelope this way. But I just, yeah, love that so much. So I'm pretty sure by looking at this that this is how we are going to go. And then I had this piece, and that doesn't fit, so let's move this on down and see if maybe this went like that. I don't think so. This went somewhere. If we went like that, nope. I can't imagine that I had it like that at all. Yes, you can see what a mess I make when I don't take a photo. That's what happens. But that's okay. I really don't mind. Maybe we go like this. That's a lot of napkin, I think. Okay, let's just put this down. I think I'm gonna go this way. Let's just go this way, and we're just gonna make it work, because I think it's gonna be really pretty no matter what. We are winging it, and for the most part, I'd rather wing it. So there you go. I know I wanted to use this napkin. There's yellow, not much, but there's yellow in this kit, and I just thought this napkin is pretty. Yellow is my favorite color, and yeah. So I think I'll go see my mom tomorrow. Haven't seen her since last week. We were all going to go out and have a big family lunch, but you know, when one family member's not feeling well, and then the kids didn't feel well, and now my daughter-in-law's not feeling well, so if it's the flu, it's kind of making its way through the family. So we're staying away because I don't want any flu. I don't want to get sick. I haven't been sick in a really long time. Don't want to be sick. We're going to do this because isn't that just pretty? That is just pretty. So let's see if we can this down without ripping it. Maybe about right there. And of course it's sticking to me. Beautiful day today. Had to laugh because I had mentioned in one of my videos that it was 40 and so cold. And one of my sweet subscribers said, 40 is not cold. We wear shorts and flip-flops in 40. And she said, we're 0. She says, that's cold. Well, see, your blood is thicker than ours. That's the thing. We've got like lizard blood here. It's thin from the heat. So we always have to laugh because this time of the year when you go out shopping and you see people running around, you've got your sweatshirt on. It's not jacket cold to me. Unless you're out really, really early in the morning, it's not jacket cold. It's sweatshirt cold. And I've got my Uggs on. So, you know, boots and a sweatshirt and I am good. But we always laugh because there'll be people that literally have on tees and a pair of shorts and flip-flops, and we're like, they must be from Minnesota or Wisconsin. We always have to laugh at that because we know that they are coming from cold weather where their blood is way thicker than ours. So this to them is good summer weather. And we're like, get me in the heat. Okay, we're going to put that right there. So yeah, we love to see you when you come to visit. But yeah, to us it's cold. Just funny. So I know what you mean when you say, that's not cold. I hear ya. I probably would say the same thing to you though when it's like 105 here. That's not that hot, 105. Wait until it's 118. That's hot. And the humidity, you know, monsoon when it's hot, then it's a very humid hot, and that is, yeah, you can't. It's unbearable. But when it's like 112 or 109, and it's not the monsoon season, so like it can be June, July, you don't have that humidity, so it is such a dry heat that you don't feel it like you do when the monsoon season is here. Yeah, then I'm with you. It's unbearable. Unbearable. Okay, guys, so what are we doing here? Well, I'm with you. I know that is going there. I can tell just by the size of it. So I know that goes there. And then this was the edge of that napkin, and I'm pretty positive I was going to put it right there like that. Now I say that, but I could have maybe gone to, I don't think so because it's cut way too wide. So let's go ahead and put this down. Yeah. See if we can do it like this. Get it down there. I don't feel any glue here, so let's go back to putting it on the envelope itself. I was thinking yesterday of everything I wanted to do today. And I haven't even done half of what I wanted to do because I've been working on those little mini journals. And Small journals are so much harder than larger journals just because everything is tiny. Let's go ahead and rip that so we get that kind of ripped effect. And see if this is down. Will this fold? It will. A little bit of napkin right there. Don't want. Okay, and I've got napkins stuck to me. Okay. So I'm thinking where are we going to go? I think we're going, oh, isn't that just, it's just really, really pretty. So let's put this like that. Don't think I got that down. So yeah, guys, get your napkins out. Just get your old envelopes out, get your napkins out, and just have some fun. Yeah, I think pretty sure that's down. And now, let's go ahead and do a little bit of distressing there. And we will cover this up. This is such a beautiful kit to work with. It lends itself to so many things. Okay, so I know we have this. And don't want to cut our hinge. I have this, which I think obviously this was going to go there like that. So let's do that. Let's see if I can just do it this way. And you can see I've got glue everywhere on me. Putting my elbows in it, putting my fingers in it. It is everywhere. Might as well just tear this off, but it isn't going to matter. We'll just wrap that around like that. It disappears. It just disappears. But I can see right now that this is an issue. And then I have this, which I know, knowing me, is going to go, oh, isn't that pretty? Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to distress with a glue stick, am I? It looked like I was going to try to do just exactly that. It wouldn't have gone very far. So, turn it upside down, girl. Okay, where here like that. Okay, so when this is on the cover, isn't that pretty? Look at that. And of course I have to come back and I have to distress everything and kind of figure out if I want to put a little bit of gold. I probably am going to have to put gold because I put a lot of gold on the first set of 5. So this is going to come over here like this. And when you open this up, this is what you're going to see. And then you will open this up, and this is what you're going to see. So that looks really nice. Happy with that. So let's go ahead and adhere this down. I've not done any stitching, and I don't think I'm going to, because once I start stitching, once you have one piece that's stitched, I don't want to just have one piece that's stitched. So then you kind of are opening the door to other things you know you're going to have to stitch. Let's take a little bit of this white out of there, and then I will come back off camera so you don't have to sit and watch that, and then just distress all the pieces. But that is so beautiful. I really love that. This iris, I mean, Jarf just, yeah, so pretty. So this will go here, and now we've got one last one. We have 5 on the other side, 3 on this side, and I pulled a large white napkin. And I'm hoping I didn't lose any pieces. This is the back. And I have a piece of vellum that I was going to put down like that. So, yeah, let's just put the vellum down. Let's get it down. And it likes to curl. This is actually heavy tracing paper. Technically, it's not vellum. Got this from Amazon quite a while ago, but I prefer to use it because I just think that it looks beautiful. But it will curl when you're working with it, so you have to be careful. I really like the look of it. I've got so much glue on me. Again, I really should have some baby wipes, because if I did, I'd be able to wipe my fingers. Cut that. And I came up just a little bit high. So let's cut that without cutting into my envelope. So we've got that. We need a little more glue here. Get this down. And then I have this piece here. I think I just wanted to come in here because there's so much white up in here. And then this piece down here. And maybe put, I wonder if I put a little bit of washi tape. I don't know if it would make a difference. Let's have a little bit of washi there. right down to the very end. Let's see. Just put a little, I don't want to cover the butterfly. All right, let's put this piece down. I don't know that I like that. So far I don't, but I think once I get the gold in, that washi tape's gonna be beautiful. So we'll see how it goes. See how much better, it's the stark lines of the washi, because that already looks so much better. And let's see, make sure this is as smooth as I can get it. And then this piece here is going to come in there like that. I also have not done any stamping on these envelopes, so I don't think I want to introduce any stamping. I think that was my only piece. I do have a little bit of that's pretty. I think I'm going to put this on there. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake by doing that. And hopefully I'm not going to rip it. And hopefully I'm going to be able to get it up off of this paper towel. So it's a lot of hoping going on. Let's see what we've got. If I do this. I mean, it's just paper, right? Pretty, pretty. Look at that. It is really pretty. And then maybe just a little bit up here. Let's go for it. Or, you know what? I was gonna wrap it around the other side, but I kind of like the way that looked. So let's try this. Let's try, oh, there I go. I tore it because I've got so much glue on my fingers. Don't want to cover the iris, but I do want this piece of, goes that way. I do want this piece of napkin. So let's just make it happen. And then, not to waste any, let's go ahead. What side's up? Do we want to go horizontally or diagonally? Let me look at it one more time. I think horizontally. glue. A little glue. See. If I wait for this to dry, well, I can do it now. That's good. Okay, I do think once this is all distressed, but oh, it's so pretty. So it will open up to that. So right now, with the front, and then we will be good with the envelopes. So let me grab a drink of water really quick. And this is what I had planned for the front. I had this beautiful piece of paper from the kit. So let's get that down. And I think I am just a mess, guys. I apologize. I think this might be easier. Just a mess. Okay, so I cut this so that it would pretty much just fit on here. Just like that. And then I have this piece of napkin that I just thought would be really pretty like that. Look at what it does with the blues. Isn't that so pretty? So we are going to put this here. So get that down. Just like that. And all of these napkins that I'm using were from that box from Craft by Diane. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. So pretty. Okay. It's driving me crazy, probably driving you crazy too. You can see everything's sticking to my glass. Definitely going to have to clean this glass as soon as we say our goodbyes. I think, isn't that just pretty? And then we had this, and did we have that? I think so. Okay, so maybe let's see. I think we were going just like that. Yep, just like that. And that's so pretty. I'm pretty sure I didn't have that down here. I could have, but then I would have never put that there. I could have had it. I know I had this piece going there. I may have had it just like that. So let's get out some distress ink. I know I want that there, so let's put this down first. I can always come back in with a piece of beautiful fabric with a butterfly, although there's a couple butterflies there, so I don't know. But I could, and that's the thing, I could. Could always add something when I go to put it all together and see how it looks together. All still needs to be distressed, but I will put it all on top and you will see. I'll stack these envelopes so that you can see how it's supposed to go. And then I'll show you what I did on the inside. And I've got to find something to put on the front. And I'm still wondering, I've not done any lace. Okay, so let me kind of get this out of the way so that you can see how this is supposed to look. Because right now, I have a disaster here. Just a disaster. Apologize for that. So this will go on top of this. And let's see, I don't have my napkin all the way down. Yeah, there's a little bit right there. And okay. This will go like that. So when you look at it, that's what you're going to see. So then it goes like this. Isn't that pretty? It's just really, really pretty. So let me pull over. Here's what I did. You can see the difference when they're gilded and when they're distressed versus when they're not. I mean, I think it makes a really big difference. This is how they will go. This will go here. This will go here. And then I'll just put this in there for now, but it won't go to the inside. And then they will just kind of go in between each other. So that is going to be what the front is going to look like. And I'll have a ribbon closure so that these stay closed. And then these, now this is my vision. We'll see what happens. And then you'll open all these up. And when you open all these up, then we will have a cover here that wraps around to the back. And I'm thinking when you open them all up, I want this on the front. And I think I'll have that probably on the back. But I want this on the front because I just think it's so incredibly, it's just so beautiful. So anyway, yeah, that's where my head is. This is the inside. I did this yesterday. This file folder, it came like this. This was, this folded down. So you've got pocket down here and you've got this pocket here. And then I had to reinforce this spine because I needed this, obviously, the file folder folded in half. But what I have, let me see if they're within easy reach. I did put together one. here is one signature, and it's got all different kinds of pages in it, and it's not decorated at all yet. There's no tags, there's no pockets, but you can see if it's going to have 2 signatures, I am going to need space. And I did think I would have things that fold out, and I thought that's just too much. So with 2 signatures in here, and then all these gorgeous envelopes, that is how this is supposed to look. And then this is all going to be filled up with pages from the kit, and then you've got your stacked envelopes here that will go, and then I'm thinking of doing a journal and a tin. So yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. My brain, that's what that's where I am. And then I'm also working on, I've got a couple people interested in some of these, so I got my pages sewn in today, and I think I've got 4 of these I'm working on. So we'll see what happens, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I will catch you in the next video. I hope that you are enjoying this. I think for me, maybe the hardest part, or most time-consuming part, is done, and that's the working with all the envelopes. And now that I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I'm going to distress this and see if I want to go ahead and put the gold, which I'm sure I will because the other ones have. It only makes sense. So take care of yourselves. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.